Come on, Carmen. Come on, you guys. Good dogs. Good girl, Carmen. So, I've had this dog for 6 months. She's a Podenco Andaluz from Spain. She was living on the street, I think near outside of Malaga or Sevilla, and she had a litter of puppies, and some kids captured the puppies. They took the puppies and took them to a vet's office, but they couldn't catch Carmen, and Carmen kept coming to the vet's office every day, but nobody could catch her. And finally, a group who catches uncatchable dogs trapped her. And then she went to, her puppies all got adopted, but after she was trapped, she went to Casa de Postas, who is Javier Jurado, who operates Casa de Postas, is the man who introduced me to Educon. Anyway, she was there for over a year, and Javier asked me to take her because he could get nowhere with her. And Javier's really good with these fearful dogs. Even after a year, it took him over 2 hours to catch her. She wouldn't come inside. She was miserable. So I went to Spain in October and brought her home. It took me about 20 minutes to catch her the first day in a large pen. And I've had her for 6 months. She will not come in the house except when she's on leash. She is just terrified of coming through the door. And the only way I can catch her outside, I'm going to go inside now. It's the door to the house. And when she's on, I don't really have a regular leash. I just grab this little piece of string. But when she's on her piece of string like this, she'll come right in with me. Carmen? Good girl. And I'm backing to her. I always turn sideways and back up. She's actually gotten better. She still takes a few steps back like that, but then she lies down and waits for me to take her leash off. So this is Carmen. My question about these profoundly fearful dogs, she's the 9th one that I've brought from Spain, and they all have this profound fear of capture. So my questions have to do with how much to demand, how much to ask of them, how much to allow them to come on their own, and finding that balance between giving them structure in their lives to build their confidence, but not pushing them to where their hindbrain stress response just kicks in to such a degree that they can't process, they can't think, they can't self-regulate, and so they can't learn. There's Carmen. I'm going to get up, and she when she's not on leash, she follows me everywhere. And in the house, when she's loose, she comes, she follows me, she lies down next to me, she'll hop up in my bed and sleep next to me, but I can't catch her, and she will not come in the house unless she's on leash. She will not come through the door. And whenever, just standing up, pointing the phone at her, the tiniest little bit of pressure makes her nervous. But I have to tell you, this is a totally different dog than the one that came here 6 months ago. That little glance up that she just did, she does that a lot when she's inside. As soon as she's unsure of the indoor environment, she'll glance up at the ceiling. I have ceiling fans in my house. I've never turned them on since she's been here. I have had several of these pods be terrified of the ceiling fans, but that glancing up thing is interesting to me. I get down on one knee again. Hi, Carmen. And so she's good. She used to, just scoot by. There's a table right there. So the distance from me to her just then was very narrow. And so she'll move past me like that. I think she's going to get a drink. Let's see if I'm going to give her a second, then I'll call her, see if she'll come back.